Hello everyone. As a part of our holistic nutrition and wellness series, today we have Dr. Zeeba to explain us about the importance of physical activity in kids.
First question to you, doctor. Do children need to do exercise?
Of course, yes. Children, till they reach the adolescence, need to exercise, and later on, they can, like, obviously, they are adults to manage themselves and their fitness. But yes, according to all the surveys related to human resource and health department and services, they say that it's very important for children over 6 years of age definitely to get involved in any kind of physical activities at least for an hour. So it promotes their motor skills, like as we say, the motor skills involving their muscles and bones, and cognitive and social skills. The upbringing becomes very easier since they involve into physical activity, group activities at from a very small age, you should say. And that definitely in these times it's more tougher though, but it's for the general well-being, involving into any kind of physical activity as soon as they reach the age of 6 years is fine. Below that, definitely toddlers are very hyper, very active. You need not stress them with any kind of activity. They will stress us actually.
That's true. Okay. So, why are exercises important for kids?
Exercises are definitely important. There are various numbers of ways, like it helps you strengthen your muscles and bones, as I said. They help children in their cognitive skills, and they increase children's self-confidence and belief in them. When they win, when they lose, when they play games, they are open for many kind of options, especially the outdoor group activities. Those are the best ones comparable when they play alone or manage themselves on, online games like that, for an example. When they play basketball, football, they develop group activities. They have a theme, they have a structure to follow. So that promotes discipline in them at a very early age, you should say. Then helps in keeping their mental state of mind healthy, lessens the risk of obesity because they are moving. They are moving, the BMI is like too good enough to keep them at a certain thing. So that even when they move, they play, they rock, that increases their stress levels goes away, and then that increases their happiness. In fact, risk of developing children diabetes, that also is at a bay, and then that improves their postures, balance, and getting a good night's sleep after such a hectic activity becomes easier a lot more. So, in a way, like, yeah, obviously, because of these things, it's more like they burn more calories when they are more hyper, when they are organized into gaming, into act of these activity involves in increasing a lean body mass, that is more of muscle and less of fat. So this way, their bones become stronger, and they have a proper posture. The buildup becomes very easier. One who have a very physical, active childhood, they get into a very active and mature with a confident adults, I should say.
Okay. Nice. So, how can we make a child physically strong?
Um, First, like as you said, yes, definitely. As a parent, definitely the health of a growing child is our priority. In any parent's life, we want them to get vaccinated as per the ages, and then we want them to maintain a good health, even have a very active life. So these are concerns of a normal parent. So making them physically strong is like you first have to be a role model for your child to make them physically strong. You need to exercise, maintain yourself fit enough for them to look at you, right? So it's not like a lazy mom asking their baby to just work out, walk. It doesn't suit. So first look after yourself and make yourself a role model for the child, right? Then, like, improve their overall fitness, just see where we are lacking and how the status of your child is. Like by making sure that they get a healthy and happy environment is the first choice or the first order of the parent. Then check their endurance, strength level, and flexibility. Other than organizing and making sure that you could give them a good environment, involve them in a regular hour of physical activities, outdoor gamings, some kind of normal time we can or go out, join clubs. It becomes very easier. We just have to pick and drop and make sure that they are safe enough. But in terms of COVID, we have to organize those things at in our homebound areas, right? Usually people are making use of their rooftops, the most spacious area around, other than the gardens if they have. So make use of that and apply a lot of physical gaming and fitness into there. Then restricting that screen time, because definitely it's unavoidable thing to not to have a screen time. People are exposed, children are exposed to screen time at an early age with rhymes, poems, jingles, all playing through, and it's easier for any mother to find a source of activity in a screen time. So restrict that screen time as they start growing older, and involve the screen time also, and make it into an active time, perhaps like sharing something related with the screen. Get into these kind of things, scheduling, timing, and restricting. All those are part of the thing. And as the children go a little more over 6, 7, 8 years, they are bound to have their own likeness also, likeness towards a game. Like when we expose them to when they are small and younger, we expose them to try different sort of games. Once we notice that, yeah, they are more inclined towards football, you definitely teach them the literature of football also. Like they get into the tracks and into the game, then obviously their endurance, strength, and flexibility increases according to the demand of the game also, right? So expose them to various games, let them learn and play on their own, and definitely then you start the input once they start their likeness. Okay, and their child strengthening program also. They are like how adults train for strength training. Their children strengthening program also, but it should be taken and guide through a guided proper trainer, so that they work on the a child's capacity and their body mass, depending on their body mass and their fitness level. So it's like fitness, sports, they are like combined thing. So a child exposed to all these things definitely becomes physically stronger and even mentally agile, I should say. They are faster and learning. They are their grades improve because of being physically active too, because their response are quicker than a a general child, a common child, than people who are involved and trained in a certain way. So as a parent, apply these small inputs and find time to connect to your son or daughter, so that you know their likenesses also, right?
So it's ultimately again parents' responsibility to being a role model and make them active, right? Parents are active,
Yeah,
then kids are also active.
definitely. You should be a role model for your kids first. Then, obviously, at any point of time, they would look back to you.
Right. Thank you so much, Dr. Zeba. Thank you being here and giving us such valuable suggestions. Thank you so much.
Most welcome. Take care, please.
With this, we conclude Holistic Nutrition and Wellness series. We'll be back with another informative series. Like, share, and subscribe.